top 32 smoker list, San Diego Court Regional. We got our boy Alec.
Yes, sir.
What inspired you to be the hero of the regional and play smoker?
Formerly, when Smoker was around, was in the OPO2 days. I used to play Smoker all the time and I enjoyed it a lot. Unfortunately, it wasn't so great, but with the release of the new starter decks, we got cards like Sengoku and Tashigi, which make the deck just more consistent, as well as just a unique, like Tashigi is extremely unique to the deck. It gets around so much things that are so relevant right now. It's like a mini better Kaido. All right, brother, we're gonna start this list off with 4 Sengokus. Man, this shit, man. Trash 2 cards you don't need, draw 3 more cards. Play it off Gecko or just play going first, going second. Just fixes your whole hand. That way when you play your brand news, which you play 4 of, it can't grab you cards like Gecko or Jack, stuff that you want to see. So this helps you not just mill, your good stuff. 3 Hinas. I'm opting to not play Kuzan because I'm a damn genius. We just felt like that Kuzan was just a bit too slow for this deck in particular. This was much better because it was on play. Every time we try to have Kuzan, we'd rather have the -4 immediately. Yeah, Hina, good card. 4 Brook, good into anything really. 4 because I expected Dofi to be around. Helps with the low bodies. Smoker particularly KOs 1 body a turn. This helps with potentially killing 2 bodies a turn if you get it to stick. And playing off Rebecca, which is really good. 2 Kobe's. Kobe just synergizes with the brand news Sengoku, played off Rebecca. Don't need to get something down too low. Gain something down to 3 is extremely easy. Gain something down to 1 or down to 0 for Brooke is a bit harder. This just gets you out of better situations and it synergizes with the rest of the deck.
You went 8-2 today, right? In those games, did you ever feel like Kobe costing you a card was rough?
I feel like it didn't hinder me as much. Playing the deck like it's supposed to. You want to get a big hand size with your Sengokus, playing things off Gecko like a brand new to give you additional pieces. Stuff that you just pitch, grab back later for Rebecca. I feel like Kobe didn't destroy my hand size at all. 2 Borsellino, solid going second card, solid blocker, ignores being KO'd. Really good into Lucci. No one's really running the 6-shot Brook as often.
It's really good into BY too. Fuck this card.
2 Tashigi and 2 more Tashigis. Tashiki's probably like the key piece of the deck. It really does everything for the deck, is why the deck's a lot better now. It allows the deck to just play now. Amazing stat line, 1k counter. Huge reduction, -4 is just, and it trashes. Avoiding the KO is just super relevant in all matchups. BY, Lucci. Helps your smoker be better too. Your smoker gets the +1000, which I found to be extremely relevant throughout the whole day. So this card just makes the deck so much better. Ban that card. 4 Rebecca's. Rebecca just helps you flow with your trash. Being able to toss cards off your Sengoku, mill cards off brand new. That's really the only way you're getting your cards and your trash in this deck, other besides pitching them for counter power. So if you see Rebecca in your hand, you could toss X card, grab it back later to do more plays. 2 Sabos. I didn't feel like I needed any more. I didn't feel like I needed any less. I think 2 is perfect. My favorite combo is to play this card to grab this card, and then just hide behind those. New tech, Rebecca Sabo. For the 2Ks, 3 Surus, 4 Tashigis, and 2 T-Bones. Play it because it could come up to kill something. I've done it before, but just not today. 5 for 5. If you really have nothing to play out, it's just like a body. I was gonna say, in hindsight, I should probably do 4 and 3. I thought this might be a little bit better today because I thought I would see more Dofis, and I kind of like playing this on turn 3 just to have that relevant -2 and kind of acts like a blocker afterwards. Here comes the big bounds. 2 Jacks. I think this card is extremely good. A lot of people asked me about this card today, saying they're questioning this card. I don't understand very well because I think this card is just amazing. Filters your hand, KOs at 3, which makes the removal really good because you don't have to get anything down to like a 2-1 or 0. Getting something down to 3 is pretty easy. And just fixes your hand. You just draw a card, pitch bricks, and then remove the board. And if this sticks, it just kind of wins you the game slowly, just picking apart their board. 4 Gecko Moria. Yep. Good tree. 1 Isho.
Why 1?
1 because this card is very good. However, it's good when you need it, but if you draw it when you don't need it, it's like the worst card ever. I think I played it 2 or 3 times. Just being a big body, -3 for the whole game is really good. 4 Ice Age. 1 cost, -5. Amazing. Kill stuff card, good. Good at Tashigi for getting rid of big bodies for only 6 Dawn, and then being able to swing for your leader for 7.
We were testing, and the fact that he can do that, kill my Gecko behind a Sabo, feels terrible.
Great for me.
Yeah.
And 1 of Helmepo. Good 1 of. I don't think you need any more. I don't even think I use this. It's just, if it comes up, it comes up. -3 off Gecko, as well as Black Navy card, pitch off Sengoku, grab it off brand new. Just about every matchup you want to go second. You want that extra Dawn to attach to your leader to get the buff. I think the only matchup I wanted to go first was into Dofi and into anything that's aggro. Like, I played a Zoro today, so I opted to go first after winning the die roll. So that helped a lot. Brook, Tashigi helped a lot. Afterwards, just Gecko, Rebecca Sabo.
Once you're able to stabilize the Gecko turn, is GG.
Yeah, Yeah, this is like the core. If I saw any of this in my opening hand, I felt pretty good. Going first or second, this works. Going first or second, you can always send Goku first or second. Can't do this going first, but going second, you know, play brand new, stick a Dawn later. Or if you brand new into this, you could play this afterwards. This is good on 5 or 6 Dawn. Good on the odd curve because they're only really able to play a 4-cost character beforehand. So this just gets rid of their board. Going second, if they play a 5-cost, you could -4 later ability with the extra Dawn, extra reduction, and then afterwards use the activate main to trash the 5-cost. And then this just leads up into this. The rest of your hand will just go on about as to however the game went, but this is pretty much the core of the deck.
Are you Sengokuing if you have the 2Ks?
There's games where I pitch these 2 cards very often. Yes, it's a 2K. Yes, it's an Ice Age, which is a really good card, but it's unnecessary at the moment. I run 4 because I expect to see more than just 1. If I could pitch these 2 to get 3 cards deeper in my deck, I think that's really good.
Yeah.
I think Keena's probably the best card to pitch off Sengoku because of Rebecca solely.
What were your matchups? How did they feel? What was harder than it should have been? What was easier than actually you thought it was going to be?
Round 1, I played against Bonnie. I feel like I was pretty in my favor. I feel like Bonnie just genuinely kind of fall short to black. Round 2 was a Lucci. I won that one. I actually won all my Lucci matchups today solely because I think the 5-drop Tashigi gets around Lucci a lot. Get through their Sabos. It's just kind of unexpected as well. Round 3, Zoro opted to go first. Saw my Brook into Tashigi. Afterwards, established Gecko. Round 4. Oh no, round 3 was Marco. And that game was actually my closest game. He just went Rayleigh, Newgate, Rayleigh, and it got to the point where I just went 8-8 per game, and I just got it because he didn't have the 2K. But that was a scary matchup. Round 5 was against Lucci. I won that one as well. I feel like all my Lucci matchup just went really well for me today. This card put in a lot of work. My Geckos being able to get me a lot of value. Gecko is really different in this deck opposed to Lucci. Here you're kind of just doing Gecko into Rebecca into grabbing back 2Ks, and then for your 2 costs, you're either playing your brand new or your Sengoku invested, or you're doing Gecko into. What I did a lot was Gecko into Borsellino, get an unkayable blocker, as well as get one of these 2 to give me more cards in my hand. But it's almost always just like a value Gecko. Round 6 was another win against Lucci. That game, I misplayed pretty heavily, but I was still able to win the game. I didn't finish resolving my Rebecca off my Gecko, so I didn't play anything from my hand, but we still pulled through because the deck is just that good. Round 7 was my first L. I lost to Purple Luffy. I think that deck could just stomp any deck if it just sees what it sees.
Crazy part about that guy, he beat everyone on the team.
Yeah, he beat the whole team today.
He's
Shit,
crazy.
I was the final boss and I lost, bro. Round 8 was another L to Dofi. I lost the die roll. He went first. And then his curve was just insanely good. And then going second, this deck falls really short to Dofi, I feel like. If I want to play the Dofi matchup, I'd kind of need to go first. I could still win going second, but it's kind of like an uphill battle. It's kind of tough. I have to definitely see Tashigi and just hope I see all my Geckos and just get all the value Gecko plays out of them. Fix my hand with Sengoku and just pitch all the bricks because you gotta protect against the 7K swings. I may have lost track around, but I think after that was my last game against Purple Luffy, and then I won that game. I just did like normal Shigi, Gecko, Jack stuff. Tried to just control the board. This deck plays really slow.
Shout out to Alec. Shout out to the squad, Kaibigan.
Shout out to my girlfriend, Tina, for sticking with me for the whole day. From like 8 a.m. to we got back home at like 8 p.m. Another shout out to Danny because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have done any of this today.
You wouldn't even have the cards to play the deck.
I wouldn't even have the cards to play the deck. I own none of these cards.
Shout out Danny.